pothole crews got some milder weather to start the day. Temperatures have been dropping by the hour, and it's now rather chilly out there. With more on how long this cold snap could last, let's bring in our weather specialist, Noor Afat. Noor?
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Well, you can expect that cold to last through the weekend and even into the start of your work week for our viewers in southern Ontario and even into the east. The wind chill factor is back at play in Toronto, -7, -11 as you head towards Peterborough, -14 even as you head towards Barrie. And yes, we were telling you about this yesterday and we were telling you about it today. The highs on this map are quite deceiving because it was 7 degrees at midnight last night in Toronto. We had 5 degrees at 5 a.m. and it's all been downhill from there, and it will continue, unfortunately, to be downhill from here all the way through until tomorrow. -6 by the afternoon for your Sunday. Those overnight temperatures getting chillier by the hour. Now, there was a lot of beautiful sunshine to enjoy today, which was great news. There is a patch of messy weather around the international border. That may start to trickle into southwestern Ontario, even the Lewiston-Queenston area later this evening or late into the evening. Nothing to worry about as you head into tomorrow, though. Beautiful sunshine expected from southwestern to southern to eastern parts of the province. So this is going to look great. It's not going to feel as great, though. Unfortunately, the best we can do when it comes to that temperature, a high of -6. At least you've got some clear skies heading into the overnight for my fellow stargazers. Kevin?
Thanks, Noor. All right, we got our Noor out here for the forecast, and this might be a loaded question, but is it too soon to say it feels like spring out there?
A little too soon, Kevin, although you're on the right track. We did get a taste of spring-like temperatures, and of course that has many itching for more.
Yeah, I do want more.
We will get more. That's the good news heading into this upcoming week. But first, a cool down, a sharp drop in those temperatures over the weekend for some dangerous wind chills to kick off the work week. Let's take a look. Well, unfortunately, Toronto is one of those communities that's seeing temperatures drop 10 to 15 degrees in the span of 24 hours. We're around the 10-degree mark, really, here. And the best we can do in terms of a high, -6 by the afternoon. At least the clear skies will follow us into the overnight hours. But what an adjustment it will be for some of us that got a little too comfortable, maybe. We saw mild temperatures on Thursday. We saw them on Friday. You're like, you know what? Maybe this can last a little while longer. And unfortunately, it won't. Now, there are more mild temperatures on the way. We've got highs into the 6s, maybe even near double digits by the end of the weekend. But for the most part, we're also going to be dealing with some messy weather to get to that point. For now, that cold front that you're looking at moving through Quebec and the Maritimes, making sure that they also get a round of cold air. For us, it remains dry for much of southern eastern Ontario. There is a little bit of snow, again, potentially around southwestern Ontario. A lot of sunshine as early as tomorrow and even into your Monday. So nothing to worry about precipitation-wise. It's going to be spectacular conditions. When it comes to the sunshine, of course, you have to dress for the weather. By Tuesday, we start to cloud over and a chance to see some messy weather pushing in around the afternoon. -10 in London tonight, -5 over there tomorrow, -10 for Wyerton, Kingston at -7. And for our folks in other communities, -7 in Peterborough, Hamilton, -4, and -5 for our viewers in Mississauga. By Monday morning, this will be important. As you head out to work, wind chill values feeling close to -20. We start to level out Tuesday, 3 degrees, 3 on Wednesday, 6 by Friday, 9 on Saturday. I hope you're a fan of some rain because looks like that's what we're going to get.
Many residents across the GTHA are feeling some weather whiplash this weekend. Cold air began to settle in this morning with temperatures dropping throughout the day. As for the rest of your weekend, well, let's check in with weather specialist Noor Afat. Noor, what can we expect in the forecast?
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Well, I'll try to keep it as simple as possible. We are expecting more cold conditions heading through the weekend and even for the start of your work week, but I'll give you the good news right off the hop. More mild temperatures are also headed your way this upcoming week. We just have to get through that cold spell, and we've been feeling it quite well today as temperatures dropped hour by hour. Frozen waters of Lake Ontario for tonight's Harbour Cam shot. How are we doing temperature-wise? Well, -4 degrees outside the Toronto airport, but with the wind chill, feeling close to -11. If you were joining us yesterday, we were talking about this, but we'll remind you how deceiving some of these temperatures can be because they were measured at around midnight. 7 degrees in Toronto was midnight last night, and since then, temperatures have been dropping hour by hour. We've been seeing that cold closing in, all thanks to the cold air on the back end of the cold front we were dealing with yesterday. Where's the cold front now? Well, it's moving through the Maritimes as they expect to see tumbling temperatures in the next 24 hours. For us, we're dealing with something else. The messy weather around the international border has managed to push in with periods of snow all the way into southern Ontario, including in the GTHA. We could see those flurries continue a little bit past midnight in Toronto. Could be seeing them around the Lewiston, Queenston area as well. But good news for you, Sunday brings beautiful conditions. So if you like the sunshine today, you will love tomorrow. Unfortunately, it will come with the price. We are dropping about 13 degrees in the span of 24 hours. Your high for tomorrow, -6 with some sunny breaks. Kevin?
Thanks, Noor. If you're taking... All right, time for the forecast with our Noor Rafat. Noor, for those who are really hoping for spring, that chilly air is making a return.
Yes, and how unfortunate that is for our viewers, Kevin, but for us as well, who are hoping to see...
Don't forget about us.
Yes, a whole lot of freezing and thawing happening in the coming days, Kevin.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yes, especially for the potholes out there. We love to see those grow and grow.
Brutal.
But yes, relief will be in the forecast soon, but we have to get through a cold spell that for some communities on this side of the country have seen temperatures drop almost 15 degrees in the span of 24 hours. Well, unfortunately, Toronto will be one of those communities that sees a sharp drop in temperatures, a 12 or 13 degree difference in the span of 24 hours. So this will be quite the adjustment with a high of -6 degrees tomorrow. Really glad for some of our viewers that are watching us right now. At least you'll be prepared. For those that are not watching, I really hope they check the temperatures before heading out the door, because this will be quite the change for many, especially if you were expecting those mild conditions from Friday to last all through the weekend. The cold front is responsible for this. It's moved on to Quebec and now the Maritimes, and we're starting to see some messy weather push through southwestern Ontario. That is set to move out. We're going to see a lot of beautiful sunshine in the wake of that cold, so expect that Sunday, and especially heading into Monday morning, the mild air will be back, trust me, and it will be a nice stretch to cap off this upcoming week. In fact, we could even see a chance of double-digit temperatures as early as the weekend. For now, though, the melting and refreezing that's happening, of course, makes for some slippery surfaces. We could see some ice out there for some of those areas. And along with that, of course, potholes getting worse. My favorite time of the year, just wonderful. Sunshine expected tomorrow for the bulk of your morning, your afternoon. It continues through until Monday. Beautiful clear skies into the overnight for my fellow stargazers as we head into Tuesday. That's when we expect the messy weather to return. Rain, freezing rain, mixed precipitation, and wet snow all could be in the forecast as early as the evening. So the big story, I think, in the next few days will be the temperatures. -5, Fort Erie, London, Ontario, -5 degrees. Our viewers in Mississauga, -6 for you, -8 for our viewers in Vaughan. Your next 7 days, especially Monday morning, as I mentioned, wind chill values near -20 as you head out the door. A little bit chilly into Tuesday morning, but things will even out pretty quickly. And watch that trend of warm temperatures Tuesday through until Saturday. Rain helping melt some of that snow along with the climbing temperatures. Maybe could be seeing double digits heading into the weekend.